The issue about Eurobond money being stolen, my friend, is utter nonsense.
Who is supposed to decide whether it is nonsense or whether it's real? Is it you or is it the investigative agencies?
Let me tell you, there are some things that are beyond even believability. You sincerely think, Hussein, the government of Kenya can collude with the government of the United States to steal public money from Kenya?
Okay.
Really?
Okay. I'll give an example. On this Eurobond, when this issue came up, and you talked about it, and we've talked about it before, the Cabinet Secretary Treasury, Cabinet Secretary Treasury, Henry Ruto, promised a blow-by-blow account on how this money was spent. He did an about turn. He never did it.
He asked the former Prime Minister to go to his office.
But he promised. He promised even journalists.
The former Prime Minister never went.
But he promised journalists he's going to do it, but he did not do it.
What questions have been asked to Henry Ruto and he has not answered?
That is one. That is one which he promised and he did an about turn.
What questions? To the best of my knowledge, even if you went and Googled, forget about even talking to Ruto, and Googled today on matters to do with Eurobond, you will find the explanation from the Minister, from Treasury, online. Forget about even looking for anybody.
Okay, but he did not. That's the point. He promised and he did not.
What do you mean he did not?
He did not. He said he'll give us blow.
If he has given, I have a copy of what was posted on the website, answering every question.
Okay. Again, economists argue about this, and conventional economics will teach us that if you pump so much hard currency in an economy, government borrowing for banks will go down. That is definite. And these are the questions that have been asked. And as a result, banking lending rates will drastically go down. The affected economy will experience strengthening of the operating local currency. Why didn't our economy respond to this? And finally, on this matter of Eurobond. Recently, at the State House Summit, when Edward Onko, the Auditor General who is investigating this, when President Kenyatta almost rubbished what he was doing by seeking to go to New York to investigate this, isn't that interfering with investigations? Why won't you just let him finish his investigations? Because you're saying all these allegations, there's nothing.
My friend.
Why can't he finish the allegations, the investigations without anybody interfering so that we know whether it's true or not?
Mr. Ugo is free. He has been to the U.S. not once on that matter, for your information. Right? He has been to the U.S. not once. And all the books are open on this matter of Eurobond. And let me tell you, Hussein, on national television, I can look Kenyans in the eye and tell them the allegations about the loss of Eurobond is nonsense. It is really, it is not possible that any government, can collude with another government to steal money that was borrowed on behalf of the people.
But at any one time, in this government, any one time, in this government or any other, would you advise anyone to interfere in investigations?
We don't interfere with any investigation. We don't interfere. Whatever you misconstrue the president to have said, he didn't tell Mr. Ugo not to continue.
That's when he actually used that phrase, guy, if you remember.
Yeah, but
it's just absurd that he's going to investigate this in New York.
It is really absurd.
But it's his job.
Really, surely, this is nonsense. You cannot, my friend, and that is what I'm telling you. We have allegations of corruption. Where allegations of corruption have been made, the investigating authorities follow, right? And when they are found to be verifiable, action is taken.